you've been a superstar to get hurt. You know what I mean? I sold like 2 albums last year.
Amen to that.
It's not worth getting hurt.
No, it's not. It's not. I mean, because Jesus wouldn't want that. Not on Jesus' day.
No.
Maybe on Saturday.
Yep.
Maybe on Monday.
Yep.
But not Sunday.
Yes. Nobody will get hurt.
Dave,
I hope.
The first thing I want you to do is tell people how they can find you.
DavidVidal.net. DavidVidal.net is my website. And you can go find me there.
One more time.
David Vidal, Vidal. .net.
Can you do it in cop talk like Victor Alpha?
D is in Delta, A is in Alpha.
D is in darling.
S is in shut up. I is in Israel.
A is in asshole. You know.
Don't tell everybody my secret. People still think that I'm a decent human being.
That's right.
And I assure you that I'm not. And before we go into this, I'm gonna just be honest.
Okay.
Sometimes I talk about people because it makes me feel better about myself. I'm shallow. And whether it's true about the person or not, I just really want to feel better about myself, so I talk about people.
Right.
And yeah.
I'm there.
Even the deepest person will do that. It's human nature.
It's human. It's your American right to do that. You know, we
That too.
invented,
Yes,
right?
that too.
Invented profiling racism. How dare people tell us what not to do?
Yeah, I'm taking this at face value. I'm accepting that you're shallow.
Thank you. I mean, I appreciate that because some people just don't get it.
Yeah, I mean, because we're trying to analyze it. No, everybody. No, the man came up front and said, "I'm shallow." Okay.
Yeah.
The man came
He's
shallow.
shallow. Let's take it from there.
And it really wasn't that hard for me to admit.
No, I'm really kind of shallow too.
See, that's why I knew we were going to get along. Like, I'm pretty superficial too, but that's besides the point. I just want to say that Jiggy mentioned your hat. I like the hat, but I personally could not wear it because when you're black, you wear a hat like that, you go from gang member to terrorist overnight.
Yeah, you'd be a terrorist. Well, especially here in the Midwest, in the middle of the country. If you were to have, you might get some support in L.A. or New York, and they let you walk down the street.
Definitely not here.
I think in Kansas and Oklahoma, I think if you wore a hat, you would be pulled over even more than you're pulled over now.
You know what? Right.
Hat profiling.
And,
hat profiler, you're right.
Yeah, definitely. They use everything to profile you, so,
Yeah.
They'd be like, hey, Israel, is that a Islamic name?
Yeah, dude. Exactly. No, it's Jewish actually, but seriously.
Yeah.
I wouldn't even want to ride with you, Israel, if you were wearing this hat. I would not.
Oh man, I got a great story. Great story about hair profiling. Great story about hair profiling.
Funny day. We need to get a video camera. We need to let me get that hat. And we need to go to the Intercontinental Airport in Wichita and walk around the airport with the hat.
And check and try to board a plane.
Yeah, and ask about flights. Like, is there any flights going to New York today? Oh, okay. So, Dave, before I forget.
David plays all over the globe, it seems like. This guy is a...
Tell us about your music. Who are some of your influences?
Man, really, that's the best question you could come up with.
It's tough.
I like
you gotta analyze your thought process.
Johnny Hooker a lot. I like Grateful Dead a lot when I was a kid growing up because I grew up in that era. I'm an older gentleman.
Right.
I love being here with the youth today, and I'm honored that you have me.
I don't think so highly of you.
I've fathered a few of them, and honestly, they have their moments, and then there's times when they don't. I also like James Taylor kind of stuff, Joni Mitchell stuff a lot.
Yesterday morning.
Yeah. There's a great documentary on Joni Mitchell. It was just on Netflix. I think they took it down, called Woman of Heart and Mind, which is awesome. She was, I like a little bit of everything. I like jazz.
I enjoy is Carole King.
Carole King was great.
I lost like 2 ghetto points from listening to her though.
Yeah.
My friends from the hood was like, "Who is Carole King?" And
then,
I started playing So Far Away. You see these 2-time felons with tattoos all around the street singing that shit. Far away.
What people don't realize, Israel, is if you grew up in the hood, if you really grew up in the hood, you didn't listen to the same music. So there's stuff that other people white people go, yeah, right? You remember this? You remember that? And you go, no, I don't. They never played that. You couldn't play that. So yeah, I know where you're coming from.
When I was coming up in Wichita, like, you know, being mostly white as Wichita is, there wasn't any stations other than, you know, like KKRD until 93 came along, and if, you know, they play black music, if that's what they call it, fine.
Right.
But so KKRD would play all these songs, like all these what we'll call white songs. So when I'm like in St. Louis or somewhere else, I hear this song come on and be like, how do you know that song? Like, we'll walk through the store, I'm like, she's my cherry pie. You know what I mean? Like, you really know that song? Like, yeah, I do. You know what I mean? Air Supply, just random ass songs.
One day the radio dial slipped that way.
You know what I mean?
I checked it out.
And they're like my guilty pleasures. A little Art and Garfunkel.
Well, yeah, because it's good. Yeah. It's good stuff.
You're breaking my heart.
But
like,
well, but you know, like if you grew up in L.A., if you grew up in the hood in L.A., you literally would not know.
Yeah.
I mean, I got friends. Okay, I got a black friend.
Well, we all got one of those.
You know, and
my black friend is Jesus.
Mine too. And Jesus, it's funny because he doesn't know the same songs. I go, yeah, you remember the, you know, that's, you know, the Stones. Everybody knows the Rolling Stones. I go, no, I didn't. You know, we didn't play that stuff.
No, Black Jesus.
I mean, they played David Bowie, Fame. You know, they know that. You know, and that's
right. There, you know what? I'm gonna tell you honestly, the all-time #1 song that black people sing, the #1 rock song that black people sing, is Red Hot Chili Peppers. Under the bridge downtown, everybody.
Oh yeah. You know why?
That's the only one.
You know why?
It's fucking great. That's why.
Because it's got all that bass in it, man.
Is that what it is?
Yes,
like people like bass.
They do.
It might be some.
There's not that much play action in it compared to like what was the one song? Put it away, give it away, give it away.
I mean, that was
Flea is awesome. Yeah, and that's really a bass-driven band. So it's got a lot of R&B.
They do
stuff in it,
and that's part of why I like the Chili Peppers so much, man. Just because, like, of their harmonies. And I was thinking about it. I was in Best Buy this week, and I was kind of looking at CDs, and this is why I like rock music, because they can make a song about something that is totally fucking abstract, but it just sounds cool as shit. Like, what the hell is a black hole sun? I mean, is he talking about like a sunspot or something? I don't know. Right. But I just like this song.
It's good imagery.
You know what I mean? In hip hop, it doesn't do that. Like, you know, when we make a song titled Bitches, we're talking about bitches.
You're not talking about sunspots, coronas.
Yeah, you know what I mean? And like, it's not like that. Like with rock, it's like this whole mystical thing going on, and no one really knows what anyone's talking about, but the shit sounds good, so you know you play it. I mean, I was kind of scared growing up to listen to rock because I thought it was the devil. I did. You know, my grandma said rock music is the devil.
Thought it was the
so I didn't know that. You know, like I didn't know they were making oaths to the devil while I'm listening to this shit. And, you know, I don't do the devil. He's not my friend. Black Jesus wouldn't let him be. Just for the record, guys.
I'm glad to hear that.
David's going to play some music for us, and he hates my questions.
No, I love your question.
No, he said he hates it.
I got to get the Starbucks guitar going.
I'm going to ask you the famous Israel question.
Okay.
This is going to determine a lot about how I feel about your music. Dave?
Israel.
How many titties per song do you average on your records?
How many titties per song?
How much do you talk about titties in your songs?
Up to 2.0.
I really seldom, because I come a little more from the rock school and not so much from the hip hop.
Where do you think rappers learn to sign titties at? Rock stars.
That's true. Yeah.
We didn't invent that.
We didn't invent that.
We just perfected it.
I don't even understand the question.
Titties and music. Everybody knows.
How many do I mention?
Yes.
Poetically, abstractly.
Sing.
Well, you know what? I'm going to digest that. I'm going to ponder it, and I'm going to probably apply it.
Okay.
Because, I will take it with me.
Dave,
and I will appreciate the input that you've given me about songwriting and the importance of titties in it.
I mean, just try any song, right? I'm like A B C D titties.
This is why I love Baby.
That song just got
He's
better.
the man.
Yeah.
That song just got better. When you know, you're like
Well, if I tell you what, feel free to just chime in at any time with your part.
Cool.
Yeah, and I think it'll add to the whole ambiance. And maybe make the song
That
better,
guitar
man. I
is
don't know.
fabulous, dude.
Oh yeah.
Good.
This guitar's from Oklahoma.
I have a question for you.
All right.
I was perusing your bio here, and I was wondering
That's a bunch of lies.
what it was like to hop freight trains.
Wow, where'd you dig that up? It was a lot of fun, to tell you the truth. In my wayward youth, I traveled around Mexico, and okay, here's the actual truth. So I was down in Palenque, and I was waiting for the mushrooms to grow. But it was the dry season. So I was like, they don't grow in the dry season. So I'm like, okay. So I ran out of money waiting around in Palenque. And the only way I could figure to get home was I took the train as far as I could. And then I got out and I started hitchhiking. This guy gives me a ride. He says, man, you should just hop freight trains. And he said it in Spanish. So I go, okay. So I hopped on he told me where, and I hopped on a freight train outside this old town.
Yeah.
It was funny because I was hanging on to the side, this hippie kid hanging on with a guitar and a knapsack,
With the guitar?
Gringo, oh yeah. Got to take your guitar with you. And I pull into this little town where all these nice people, the Mexicans are the nicest people in the world. I mean, they are the most polite,
absolutely,
generous, decent human beings that you'll ever meet.
and they got great multi food.
Yes, they do.
Only in the north.
and so I said, anyway, I pull in, and here's all these nice families coming to meet their loved ones and everything, and this gringo hippie guy with the guitar hanging on the car. And it's like they just ignore me, right? They just like, I don't see this. I went around to the other side. I figure, okay, I've been seen. I don't know, and I get in this boxcar, and then I hear these footsteps and the flashlights gotten dark, and I think, oh man, this is a problem because the police, you don't want to go to jail in Mexico, So I hear them opening the car doors, and finally they get to mine, and they open the door, and they shine. I'm kind of hunkered down in the back, and they shine the light on me, and they go, this car's been disconnected. If you want to go anywhere, you better get on the car over there. So they'd actually come, they'd see me, they'd come and search me out. I go, this dumbass gringo is sitting in a car that's going nowhere. He's going to die in there. We're going to have to clean up the mess,
They probably still tell jokes about that to them.
That's right. But anyway, yeah, so I hopped freight trains pretty much all the way to the border, and it was a great adventure. It was fun.
How old were you?
20.
Nice.
That's scary shit. Mexico, trains.
It wasn't at the time, it's scary. I wouldn't do it now.
Yeah.
Me neither.
Yeah.
I mean, if someone, now, just for reference, I was voted number 3 sexiest man on the internet in Guatemala.
I'm surprised that you weren't 2 or 1.
Well, you got to actually be Guatemalan to be number 1 or 2.
Okay.
So my face will be so easily
Guatemalan?
recognized that there's no telling. They might try to hold me for ransom.
Right.
And being that I'm worth about $200 in food stamps, that could be a international crisis. You know what I mean? Like Obama would be like, "Oh, my boy Israel got killed because he's so sexy. You got to get him back." And I wouldn't want to be the cause of World War III or something like that.
No, well, if you had his hat, they'd kick you out.
But see, actually, Obama might embrace me more if I had the hat, because according to Rush Limbaugh, he's a secret Muslim. Now I don't know how you be a secret Muslim. Yeah, I don't know how you do that. I don't know how you pull that off, but anything's possible. Anything's possible.
It is, and that is such a great segue into this song. So just feel free to chime in anytime with your background parts.
All right.
I mean, you're actually closer to the mic, so they're going to be foreground parts of front and personal, and that's fine.
badass. That's badass.
Oh, yeah,
It reminds me of, it reminds me of that movie, like, what was that old movie where the guy goes to the crossroads?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, like, I was just waiting for Satan to pop out at any time and offer you a record.
Ghost of Tom Joe.
I got out of a ticket in Texas one time because of that movie.
Yeah?
Yeah,
really?
Tell us more.
Well, actually, I got a friend out of a ticket. We'd come home from a gig, and I was following him, and we were kind of fucked up.
It happens.
It happens. He turned the wrong way on a one-way divided highway, right? And there's a cop right there. Guy hits the lights. I think, okay, he's going to jail because he's
black.
No, white man. But the cop was black. The cop, no, if he was black, he was already in jail. Man.
True.
We're in Texas. I mean, he was driving around.
What was I thinking?
So anyway, so I take a right turn and I turn around. I pull into the parking lot, and my friend is like, he's
black.
No,
okay.
The cop is black.
The cop is black. That's what's throwing me off.
I know. Try to keep up here, though.
Okay,
we're in Texas, wrong way on a divided highway, drinking a bit at the gig.
Right.
Cops pulled him over in the parking lot at the gas station. So anyway, I pull in behind him, and we start talking about blues. Because cops really love music. That's something that people don't know. Cops go home and listen to music because they got a stressful job.
I know. It's hard work beating people's asses all day.
That's right. That's right.
They want to be.
You gotta do something while waiting on the side of the highway for the
speeder. You get home and you have the blues,
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You'll have the blues and the blacks.
Yeah, that's right.
Donuts.
That's right.
Donuts run out, man.
Yeah.
That ought to be a new record, Blues and the Blacks.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Man, that's probably been done.
So anyway, we get talking about
That's
that
a good idea.
Crossroads,
Right.
And the guy, and he just like the whole mood just like gets mellow.
He was probably fucked up too. That's what he would tell you.
What's that?
He was probably fucked up too. That's
Probably,
what he would tell you.
probably, But I mean, given the situation, you would be too, right? I mean,
enough donuts, man. Yeah, you get fucked
in
up.
Texas. What are you gonna do?
Yeah, I just want to get high too.
You gotta get high before you go out and do that.
Texas.
You're right. You're absolutely right.
So anyway, he let my friend go. I said, just drive careful, drive safe on the way home, because of the crossroads.
Be good at the crossroads. Huh?
Yeah.
Be good at the crossroads.
That'll do. I'll accept that.
So, do you know about Bone Thugs and Harmony Crossroads?
I don't know. I know about Bone Thugs and Harmony.
They had a song called Crossroads.
Did this happen after '96?
The
crossroads.
I'm getting so much information here.
When did the incident in Texas happen?
Oh, it probably happened about 6 years ago, 5, 6 years ago.
Yeah.
So it could have been within the Crossroads era. Bone Thugs, most popular song ever.
Well,
they played it at church. It was so popular.
Did it have anything to do
Funerals?
with the
Lots of funerals.
Robert Johnson song? No, not a thing.
He would have got the video.
I wouldn't got the video.
So I'm gonna ask you. I'm gonna test your rapper knowledge. Do you listen to Brother Lynch?
Start now.
So what about?
Start now.
You know who Kendrick Lamar is?
No.
Nas.
I've heard.
Jay-Z.
Nelly?
Who's your rapper? Nelly. Yeah, Nelly.
Well.
Not Furtado. Even though I like him. I mean, that's one of my
Furtado.
guilty pleasures. That I'm like a bird, I only fly away, but don't tell nobody.
Yeah, I mean, I
But don't tell nobody.
Cut that out of the show.
I go back to the NWA.
NWA? Yeah, that's what I like to hear.
And that old school LA stuff.
Oh, okay. So you.
But I don't listen to that a lot. I don't listen to a lot of anything actually. I don't listen to a lot of recorded music.
You know what? Oddly enough, me neither. I like Big Joe Matthews though.
I like him too.
He's the shit.
I heard about him through you, and how could I not like him?
Big Joe is the shit, man. He finally texted me and told me he was tuning in. So I'm
All
gonna
right.
tell him.
Hey, Big Joe.
Hey, Big Joe. You're like 3 minutes and 4 seconds, 0.4 late tuning into the show, and I'm going to put that on your Christmas list.
He's just here.
Remember.
Yeah.
We had people on social media when I started talking about the guitar started tweeting and Facebooking me. We need pictures of the guitar, so I went and snapped some pictures of the guitar and put it up on social media.
The guitar was made by my friend Wendell Peak in Stroud, Oklahoma.
Stroud, Oklahoma.
You know,
shout out to Oklahoma.
Yeah.
I know Stroud.
And his company is called, the heck is this company called? Sliding Delta Guitars.
Wow.
Is that a camera there?
Yes, indeed. I'm getting a good shot of that.
And and he'll make one for you if you can get a hold of him. He's a very kind of mercurial
I got a question for you, Dave.
guy.
Badass.
But he makes badass. He's a great person, and he makes. This is a very.
Did you use the cigar box guitar on making songs put in numerous films and television shows?
I just got the cigar box a couple years ago, so.
Have you done a show or movie since then?
No, it is in 0 television shows.
Could be a show or movie by itself.
But I've got a new album coming out.
Tell us about it.
Well, I recorded it at Steve Wood's studio in Laguna Beach, California. Deep in the hood, Laguna Beach.
Deep in the hood. Yeah.
We're the real gangsters.
Yeah, we're the real gangsters.
And flip flops and American Eagle shorts.
Yeah.
You gotta be comfortable being a gangster.
Gotta be comfortable to be a gangster.
That's the truth.
And Steve's done a bunch of film and television stuff. He used to work with Kenny Loggins and has a great studio right there in Laguna Beach. He's lived there for a long time. And we recorded it. He wanted to do something that you could record live and just lay it down, because he saw me and he said, I want you to come in and record. So we did that. We laid down this album in a day.
Oh, that's what's up.
Yeah, we put.
Really cool.
I mean, mics. He was using Neumann mics for like close-up guitar mics. I mean, he's got this great array of microphones and room mics. So you got a real good sound, real fat, big sound, and we just laid it down live. And then he did a little mixing, and it came out, because he's got such good sensibilities for film and television stuff, it came out, sounded real good.
What is the name of the album?
World of Trouble.
World of Trouble.
Yes.
And you do or don't address titties on here?
Yeah, what's the titty ratio?
I do, but not as directly as you address them. And if I'd have known that you were available, or had you been available, I would have had you, at least the only other person.
Me and Titty reference to these songs.
Hip hop, we do remixes. And I think
well, you know what? I would love it if you did a remix of World of Trouble.
I'm with it. Titties are a metaphor for the world's need to feel mothered. You know what I mean? Like, that's what
Tough to relate to without seeing them, though.
Yeah, you know what I mean? It's much easier to relate to them when seeing them.
Yeah.
But, sometimes the world just needs to lay their head on the bosom of Mother Nature. I wonder what size teeth Mother Nature has.
I would think
you really want to look at
See the circumference of the Earth, 38,000-ish miles.
Large, yeah.
Yeah.
Now, David, you said you did you filmed a music video or something this weekend?
Yeah, tell us about that.
Yeah, we did. Deborah Walker and I did a video in the loft over on Avenue B.
Last time I did a video in the loft.
Yeah, I don't want to hear about it, man. I know where this is going. I know where this is going.
So what was that a planned deal, or was that just?
It was just me playing piano and doing and singing a couple of new songs that I wrote
cool.
in there. So yeah, it came out real nice. She does good work, and it's like so it's probably maybe posted up on YouTube by now. I don't know.
Oh wow.
So
the one thing I like about you is when you go in somewhere, you try to get as much bang for your buck as possible. You played Third Thursday. You played Jillian's. You did a music video.
I'll play at Yum Yum Donuts if they'll have me. I'm so easy about that. It's like, these people. Oh, I'm not going to play there.
I hear you.
I'm there, man. Yeah,
good donuts
why
too.
Wouldn't you?
Those are
donuts.
That's what I was talking to Big Joe about last night, man. Some of your best shows are the ones that maybe don't turn out as good as you want to have, but you have a great crowd of people that are there because they actually want to see your music. You know, I'd rather perform for 10 people who love my music
Absolutely.
than 100,000.
Yeah, it's definitely an energy thing.
Don't really give a shit about.
I think that maybe something people who go to see music and hear music don't know is how important they are to the show.
Yeah,
because
absolutely.
you can feel it.
Yeah.
And in a good show, that barrier between performer and audience is broken down. There is none. There's a bond that happens, you know, like on a gut level that's just like, you know, and everybody's just there. And if, you can have a room full of people that are drinking and talking and stuff, and
they're not attentive to...
You just won't get that connection.
Right.
And sometimes it just takes one or two people to show up and start, and it'll turn a whole room. You know? I mean, because I play a lot of different places. I play house concerts. I do, you know, some festival stuff. I do restaurants. I do bars.
Bar mitzvahs.
Nice.
Yum Yum Donuts.
Get some mileage out of the hat, too.
And you know, sometimes the challenge is to get the crowd, you know, you kind of got to win them over because sometimes they're not there to see you. You know, and, so, and it's always a good feeling when you do, you know. And you would think it'd be a real ego boost, but it's not. It's really very little.
Humility.
It's less about ego than you might think.
Well, I think that part of the thing is that when someone comes out to a live show, what they're actually seeing is the finished product of what this artist has been working on, and they don't see like all the effort that's been put behind the scenes to get to this point. So when we take our time to write this song, and it feels great to us, we want you to feel it too. So we're gauging our response. You know, we're gauging the response of our music off of how the crowd reacts. Because there's some songs that instantly catch attention. Like, I know you're not a big hip-hop fan, but if you listen to the radio, you hear, go, 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 shorty, it's your birthday. You know, that's 50 Cent. It's in the club. And you're like, it has an instant reaction. And some other songs catch you at a later point. Like, Sinead O'Connor, Nothing Compares. It catches you real late, like last 5 seconds.
Like 1991.
Right.
But definitely, man. I love the blues because sometimes you just feel sad inside. Sometimes you don't feel pretty.
Well, it's cathartic too. I mean, it's you know, people respond to it because it's some kind of universal thing. You don't really get a chance. One thing about art in general, music and especially blues type music, is that you get a chance to express that, and you kind of bring it to light, and it becomes something that's maybe ugly or painful or whatever becomes something beautiful by exposing it. You know.
I mean, when you think about it, like you got like these mainstream pop media, and all they portray is that, I live in this perfect world where everything's great and everything's fantastic and it's one big party. I'm like, well, shit, after I get done playing this show tonight, I got to go home and go through bills. I don't know about you.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? Like,
exactly.
So after all the drugs, you go for the bills? Is that
I'm
it?
just saying, man. Yeah, because I got to go through my bills because I'm trying to figure out how much I can spend on a light bill and how much I can spend on reefer. And those are important things to know.
Oh, don't make that decision high.
You got to budget. And the perfect example of what I'm saying about things appear so, you know, so pristine and whatever else in culture is, we're supposed to have Nelly on the show. I was watching a documentary about him. And, you know, here's this guy at one point in time was getting $300,000 a show. You know what I mean? And touring all over the world and going platinum when everybody else wasn't even selling records, and his sister died. And just to hear him talk about it and see his pain behind it really touched me, because it reminds you that these people are still human, and it's an illusion for you to think that, oh, their lives are just perfect. You know,
everybody goes through stuff. Everybody. So no matter what who they are, or you know, it's how they might appear, that they're going through some stuff.
Yeah. One of my favorite blues songs of all time was from Walk Hard. You know, the scene where he's like, I sold my brother in half. You seen the movie with Clarence? What's his name? John C. Reilly. You guys know what I'm talking about?
Walk Hard.
Walk Hard. Yeah, Walk
Dewey
Hard.
Cox.
Dewey Cox. Yeah, he sings his song. He said, I did a bad thing. I chopped my brother in half. Hilarious, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But yeah, I love it. I grew up with my parents, my grandparents. They played Johnny Taylor and Muddy Waters and B.B. King. And I remember, I don't know which artist it is, but one of them had a song. He said, "My woman's so mean, she bite a head right off a snake." I said, well, she's a bad bitch. I'm sorry.
I'm going down to Natchez, Mississippi tomorrow.
Okay.
And they still got that stuff on the jukebox.
Man, it's great.
Wow.
Great,
you know, I mean, you know, you get down in Louisiana, Mississippi, now they play at Memphis.
Yeah, now I got to be in the mood for it, of course, you know what I mean? Because if I listen to it too much, then I just want to go take a hot bath with a toaster.
Jesus.
Yeah. And my mom said I can't murder myself. I got to cut the wire. So.
I mean, you got to draw it, you know?
Yeah, I don't know. No, I really dig all genres of music. And whenever you can infuse multiple genres, that's when you really reach a different crowd. You know what I mean? Like when you can do hip hop. Shout out to Big Joe.
Yeah. I was backstage at the Mint in L.A. I was in a band doing a show, and we're opening for Leo Nocentelli. I don't know if you know who Leo is.
No. Has he ever did any records with
The Meters. You know who the Meters are?
Yeah.
Okay, Leo is a guitar player for the Meters.
Okay.
And did a lot of stuff with the Neville Brothers.
Aaron Neville.
Yeah. And so we were opening for them, and Louisiana Red is a blues guy. I think he's passed away. And was back there, and he was pretty lit. And so he's backstage, and he goes, "So, what kind of music y'all do?" And you like that voice? And I get, well, it's kind of, you know, R&B New Orleans with, you know, rock inflections. And he looks at me like, "Man, you're stupid." And he and he says, "It's all the blues." And I go, "Yeah, you know what? Thank you so much." Yeah, it's all the blues. It's a living genre. It's not like to be blues. It doesn't have to be, you know, it doesn't have to be Muddy Waters. No. Which if played right, it's great. If played badly, there's nothing worse than, you know, 8 white guys. It's like, oh, please, just don't do that anymore, right? I mean, they're missing the whole. Just stop it.
Blues Brothers movie.
Just stop it.
Interesting example of that.
And this is as a artist and producer. I was reading this article about some older musicians, the Funk Brothers,
right?
Who out of Detroit, who crafted all those songs that you hear from Motown. Those
guys yeah. I saw that documentary.
Yeah, those guys are great.
Yeah,
and
I grew up with that stuff.
Yeah,
on the radio coming out. I used to listen to KOMA out of Oklahoma City when I was a kid in southern Colorado in the mountains.
Shit!
Because that's what we could get.
In the mountains?
Yeah, at night.
Did you guys smoke reefer?
Always.
Then it was okay.
Always.
Yeah.
And these guys
I guess it's easier now.
Now when I go into the studio and I make a track, I synthesize everything. I use keyboard to make the drums. I use the keyboard to make the, you know, whatever. The older crowd, they're like, "Oh, well, that's cheating."
No.
You can't play the instrument.
There's no cheating.
I understand what they're saying, but
nothing
beats live instruments. I don't care what anyone says. Nothing beats live instruments, and this is why. You were talking about, you know, like these guys and they're playing this. They might technically play it correct,
right?
But what the actual live instrument allows you to do is add your own soul to it that you can't do with the computer.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like if you.
But some of these drum programs that are on there now are pretty darn good. Some of the live drums and some of the.
Shout out to MVP Loops.
And some of the bass sounds. I mean, there's some good sounds. One of my sons, Max, does hip hop records. He's a hip hop engineer, producer, writer guy. Yeah, you should. I should hook you up with him. And so I'm pretty familiar with that stuff, and it's pretty awesome software we got now.
Well, I mean, it does. It has its perks, but what I think happens is that it takes the actual soul out of it. You know what I mean?
This from the guy who wanted to bring in the DJ for the party and not have the band.
Why
That's
pay
a little bit
one
different.
band to come when I can get the DJ to play all those bands? But no, seriously though. Seriously, like I think that's what's missing. Sometimes, like there's a song by the Dells, "Stay in My Corner," and they're playing this, and it appears to be a slip up of the guitar in there, and they just kept it because.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That shit you can't do.
Well, they were tracking live too.
Yeah, you know what I mean? That shit you can't do with the computer. You know what I mean? Like if you're a drummer, your drummer goes on this solo and he's just on this tangent and he's just feeling it. He can do that live, whereas when you're pressing keys, it's a lot harder to do. And to me, you can just hear the difference. It's just what it is.
You can, but some of these drum programs they got now, I mean, they got the fills in there and everything else, and the different sounds, and they sound, pretty good. You'd rather have the Motown session players.
I'd rather have Big Joe's drummer because she's hot and she kicks ass.
Yes, but then if you're recording, and I'm all for live musicians, but if you're recording, now you got to mic it. You've got to get it right. You'll spend hours getting a drum sound. And what you can do now, if you're making your own records, I'm assuming you don't have a huge budget.
Food stamps.
Food stamp? Okay, if you got a food stamp budget,
yeah.
You can now dial in the kick drum of your dreams. It's right. Pick whose kick drum you want it to sound like, and you can dial it in. Okay, there's your kick drum sound. So there's a good deal of advantage to that too.
Yeah, it is, and I mean, in cost effective wise,
it's much more cost effective.
Right, but when you're artist and this is what you love to do, there's no length that you wouldn't go to get that great sound. Like, you know what I mean? If you got
the budget, yeah.
Yeah, if I thought recording inside of a cave would give me the sound effect that I was looking for on this, and I had the budget, then
caveman hip hop.
You know what I mean?
Right.
And I think all artists are like that. And the funny thing about musicians is that we're funny people. You know what I mean? Like, just the slightest thing will either very, inspire us or turn us all the way off. You know what I mean?
Unorthodox is good.
Yeah, like saggy titties. Those will turn you off every time.
Jeez.
You know what I mean?
The more unorthodox, the better.
You know what I mean? But then you see a nice rack and you're back. You're in there. You're ready to go. Are you going
That's why we have 3 TVs in the studio, man.
Just in case.
Just in case. You know what I mean?
It's approximately 0.75 tits per TV.
Well, we're going to do this. We're going to take a top of the hour break here, and when we come back in the next hour, we are. I misplaced the cellular telephone number of our next guest, so I emailed him. He is going to send me that phone number. We'll get him on. And then we've got more with David. I'm going to try to get a compilation going between David and Israel. I don't know if that's going to work or not.
It's going to be called Titties for the World.
Whatever you want, man.
I don't know.
I got your back. Don't worry.
And we've got another guest in studio. He has shown up. He has brought security with him, so we will get him on here in a few moments, and maybe we can do some hip hop or something. We need to find somebody to do some country music.
Big Joe.
But we're gonna take a quick time out here. Let everybody do the damn thing and smoke breaks and all that shenanigans. And we will be back after this here on the world famous Jiggy Jaguar Experience here on Radio Xenu, Talk Radio X, and coast to coast and border to border on 50 stations across America and on Ustream. We'll be back here in a few moments.
Oh, well, the jig, the jig is the jag. Oh, well, the jig, the jig is the jag. Oh, well, the jig, the jig is the jag. Jig, jag, 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 jig.
In a world where reading is dying out, a new champion emerges. Wacky escapades, parallel universes.
Hello, everyone. This is me, Frank Catolo.
There's never a dull moment as Frank weaves a tale of a writer making you laugh, chuckle, and learn a bit about life. Pick up License to Skill by Frank Catolo, now on Amazon for your Kindle.
Keep your personal information away from the spammers, hackers, and your crazy ex-roommate. Private domain registration from GoDaddy.com. Protects your privacy by keeping your address, phone number, and more out of the public database. Plus, enter code POD88 when you check out and save an additional 10% on your web hosting order. Get your piece of the internet at GoDaddy.com. Some restrictions apply. See site for details.
Mother, Mother Ocean.
Hi, I'm Jimmy Buffett. West Indian manatees are one of the most unique animals on Earth, and we're still finding out so many new things about them. But manatees are endangered, and many of them are killed or injured each year because of watercraft collisions or other human activities. You can help save these gentle marine mammals. For free tips on what you can do, call Save the Manatee Club at 1-800-432-JOIN. Thank you.
Coming soon from Jap Records and Tapes, the smooth, sophisticated style of Joseph Allen Pierce. R&B, jazz, music lovers, get ready for the music release of the year. It's Joseph Allen Pierce. That's right, you'll get this loving news wrong. I don't want to be right. And the Motown ultimate hit, Since I Lost My Baby, on the new LP from Joseph Allen Pierce. The new LP on Jap Records and Tapes, back where I belong. Coming to record stores soon. Jap Records and Tapes, Joseph Allen Pierce, taking you back where you belong.
Barbecue. How do you barbecue? Grill or smoke or even use your oven? There's one sure way to make it great every time, all the time. Jordan's Juice Barbecue Sauce. Jordan's is a unique blend of seasoning. It doesn't mask the flavor of the food. Jordan's enhances the taste of not just any meats. It makes a great dip. Drizzle it on vegetables, hash browns, and eggs. Jordan's Juice Barbecue Sauce comes in mild, medium, and hot. Find it on the web at jordanproductions.net or just Google Jordan's Juice. Go on, juice it up with Jordan's.
You can hear the Jiggy Jaguar radio show while on the go with Stitcher Smart Radio. Stitcher is a free news and talk mobile app available for your smartphone. And when you download Stitcher to hear the Jiggy Jaguar radio show, you have a chance to win some money. Downloading is quick and easy. Just find Stitcher in the App Store. Download it. It's free and it just takes a few seconds. Then during registration, hit the promo code box and enter Jiggy Jaguar. That's Jiggy Jaguar to get automatically entered to win $100. The latest episode of the show will be waiting for you in your favorites. You'll get access to lots of other amazing shows, too. Always available to you on demand. No syncing. It's Stitcher Smart Radio. Don't forget to enter the promo code Jiggy Jaguar, Jiggy Jaguar when you register.
Coming soon from Jap Records and Tapes, the smooth, sophisticated style of Joseph Allen Pierce. R&B, jazz, music lovers, get ready for the music release of the year. It's Joseph Allen Pierce. That's right, you'll get this lovely news wrong. I don't want to be right. And the Motown ultimate hit, Since I Lost My Baby, on the new LP from Joseph Allen Pierce. The new LP on Jap Records and Tapes, back where I belong. Coming to record stores soon. Jap Records and Tapes, Joseph Allen Pierce, taking you back where you belong.
About the latest project here, my friend.
Sure. Well, I have a lot of projects going on, cookbooks and restaurants and TV shows in the works. But today I'm actually
Giving a new meaning to the phrase, going to bed is hard to do. This is the Jiggy Jaguar Radio Network.
He's on a roll.
We are sweet fun.
And that's dangerous. Jiggy Jaguar.
Here we go.
From www.jiggyjaguar.com.
There it is. It is hour number 2.